Welcome to Lucky 7's Pub for this week's edition of Boys Beer Review. Tonight, I got Terry, Mario, and Eric with us. Terry, why don't you go ahead and tell us about your beer?
Well, we're doing the, each of us doing an individual beer again. Let's pop them, boys, and then we'll get started on them. I've got Left-Handed Brewing's Milk Stout tonight. And this, good hit on. We got a 6.0 ABV on this Milk Stout. It's gonna be a first time for me on this one. RJ, what are you sporting tonight?
Having one of my most favorite beers since we're in my little pub, we can call it. Dell's Pale Ale from Colorado.
Around 6.5.
6.5% on that. Mario, what do you got?
I got New Glarus Spotted Cow from Wisconsin. Pretty good. I tried it once. I fell in love with it. 5.1. So it's pretty good.
I've got New Belgium's 1554. It's an enlightened black ale. It comes in at about 5.6. It's the dark beer that got me drinking dark beer. It's a wonderful beer. It's got a great taste, great body.
It's that transition beer. Huh?
It is.
Moved you over. Color-wise, I'm going to start us off. Again, I got a nice Milk Stout here. Great dark color. Got about 2.5 finger head. A little bit of creaminess. Good large head. Looking pretty good so far. How are you looking over there?
It's looking delicious. This one, normally I would just pop the can and drink it. But
well, it is Dale's Pale Ale. Best beer in the can.
Exactly, the best beer in the can. But for this occasion, I'm going to put it in a glass so you can all see it here.
And you'll put it in a Michelob glass.
Hey, I had to serve it in stemware because it's so good. If I'm going to put it in a glass, it's got to go in stemware.
I can't argue that.
So that's where that is.
I love it.
It is what it is. And yep,
good
nice
color,
golden
man.
color, nice golden color, a little cloudy. I got about a little bit of an inch head when I poured it, but like I said, the head doesn't matter when it's Dale's Pale Ale.
There you go.
Drinking it out of the can anyways.
How's it look, Mario?
Pretty good, man. Tastes good. Pretty good color. I'll pour the whole beer in the glass and it just tastes good.
Not much head retention.
Not much head. A lot of carbonation.
A lot of carbonation.
A lot of bubbling in there.
Yep.
Real nice clear beer.
Yep. Pretty good.
What you got over there, Eric?
Well, the 1554 poured out nice. Moderate head retention. Slightly off-white, creamy. It's just a great beer. I mean, it's not a harsh beer. It's not a harsh dark. It's very mellow. Very good.
Well, on the nose on this Milk Stout, I got a lot of malt, some chocolate almost in there, good coffee flavor, some definitely roasted malts and coffees, and I'm getting some chocolate on that. Maybe a little dairy in there as well. What's Dale's got?
Dale's smells like Dale's. Nothing compares to Dale's.
Yeah.
However, it's just a refreshing, light smell. You know, you just kind of get a little bit of hops in there, you know, and a little citrusy, I guess, but I don't know how to explain it other than it's just Dale's. It has its own, to me, distinct taste. It's a pale ale, kind of leaning more towards the IPA thing going on a little bit there.
Good hoppy American Pale Ale.
Yep, exactly.
That Spotted Cow we've all had it. How is it, Mario?
Wonderful. Like I told you guys, I tried it once and I got all kind of smells. I mean, there's not that much smell, but it tastes pretty good. So
good, mellow, easy drinking beer.
Yes.
Would you call that session beer? You drink that all day long?
Yeah, I could. If it was
Okay.
close by, I could drink it all day.
Yep, okay.
What you got over there, Eric?
All right, the 1554, not a session beer. It does sit a little heavy. Very roasted, chocolatey. It's got not a coffee finish, but it's got a nice chocolate finish. Yeah, body-wise, I mean, I don't know. As far as it's a enlightened black ale. So I don't know how you define that. I mean, I've never heard enlightened black ale, but it's what it is.
Well, I'll tell you what, across the tongue on this one, I am definitely getting some chocolate and good roasted coffee malts. And malts as well, excuse me. Not a lot of dairy in there, not a lot of milk, but there may be a touch on the back end of the palate. Body-wise, I'd say medium to heavy on the body here. It is. It's lacing on me. It's retaining its head pretty well. And again, I can't get over that. Quite a bit of roast to it. And excellent.
New Belgium, it stays true. I mean, it's to, I guess, Belgian style. It's spiced. You got a lot of spice notes. You got a lot of, I don't know if it's Belgian candy sugar that they add into it or what. It's not a hoppy beer. I mean, if there's any, it's maybe a late edition. I mean, it's got a little bit of an aroma, but
what's the ABV on that again?
5.6.
5.6.
The Dale's, the can says it all. It's a huge, voluminously hopped mother of a pale ale. It's got the bite, almost the mouth numbing, but at the same time, it's refreshing. And I could drink this like all day by the pool. I'd feel pretty good by the end of the night.
6.5,
I'm sure.
you wouldn't make
6.5
it all day, but
I'd make it as long as I could. But yeah, this is good floating in the pool. This is good for barbecuing. It's just a refreshing,
I'll tell you what, it's
refreshing beer. Yeah,
Works.
you know, when you can smell the hops right off, you know, I love it. It's refreshing. So it's got to be the American because it ain't bitter like the IPA,
No.
but it's very, very hoppy.
What do you think, Mario?
Pretty good beer. So far so good. Everything looks good and just a good beer.
Great.
Awesome.
Any notes on the taste that you haven't hit yet, Eric? Or?
It's not a session beer. I mean, it's one of those beers that you can drink, and it's a meal in a mug. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
you know, you drink maybe one or two, you're full. You don't really need a whole lot, but you don't need much.
I'll go with same thing over here. Definitely not a session beer. 6% is not too strong. The body feels pretty heavy. Certainly not a session beer. One or two and you're good. Overall, let's go ahead and rate these babies. I'm gonna bring this milk stout in from Left Handed Brewing right at about a 4. I'm happy with this. Definitely a beer I will buy again.
Bill's Pale Ale, it's really hard. I can only think of a couple other beers that I'd put in the same category for me, so I'm going to actually give this one a 5.
There you go.
That's a hard number, I think, to reach in a beer, you know, but to me, this would be worth a try just to Colorado just to get it and come back again, you know. So I'm excited they're opening a couple new breweries and stuff.
Yep.
I'm throwing this out there at 5. I mean, if I can get it here locally, that would be my daily drinking beer.
There you go. What do you think, Mario?
On my Spotted Cow, I think I'm actually going to give it a 5 because through my whole drinking life, I was a Bud Light drinker. When I drank the Spotted Cow, like
Awaken you.
awake for the Bud Light move. So since then, I've been trying different beers. So I think I'm going to go on a 5 just because it moved me away from the Bud Light.
Anytime you can get away from those, it's
So
a good beer.
I give it a 5.
Beer has flavor.
Yes,
Isn't
it
that
does.
great?
Yes.
I love New Belgium. Everything they put out, I love
Who
it.
doesn't?
Whether it's Fat Tire, Red Hoptober, I mean, it's all good. The 1554, it was my first real dark. So
Gotta have a special
you gotta
place.
have a special place for your first beer. So I give it a 5. I don't know.
There we go.
It's that good.
There we go.
3 5s, what was yours again?
I went 4. I'm a
One
little
4,
harsh.
3 5s and a 4 tonight.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Look for us again.
Bye.